and sort of reflecting on the day as well. I'd really like to introduce Associate Professor Flora Kuang. She is the Associate Dean for Diversity and Inclusion in the Faculty of Business and Economics and the Melbourne Business School at the University of Melbourne. Flora will be presenting the Best Paper Award for a PhD candidate, and I'd really like to hand over to you, Flora. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Michelle. Dear colleagues, dear friends, thank you for attending and presenting at today's conference. Firstly, I want to take this opportunity to thank the wonderful conference organizing team, Michelle, Melissa, Christy, Mai, and Victor, for putting together such an excellent program and for their enormous efforts to make sure it is a smooth running for today, especially against the backdrop of the pandemic and the complexity in organizing and delivering such a conference online. A huge thank you. I also want to thank our partners and sponsors for their generous support. And importantly, I want to thank our speakers, panelists, presenters, moderators, and participants. Without you, nothing would have happened for today. These days, I've been following the Winter Olympics, probably just like you, right? And I can see athletes, they have to overcome huge hurdles and challenges to come together and compete together. And every day, I'm inspired by something at the games. I just want to share that the most touching moment, probably to me, actually was at the opening ceremony. In his speech, Mr. Bach, he just mentioned that diversity brings us together, brings individuals together, and inclusion makes us faster, higher, stronger together. I think today's conference just proves his words. Diversity and inclusion will bring us a brighter future together. I'm very proud to announce the Academic Papers Award winners. The Best Paper Awards recognize papers from a higher degree by research students and an early career researcher. And we know this year, both our winners were higher degree by research students. The Best Paper Awards were based exclusively on the assessment and scoring provided by the independent reviewers of the papers. In their comments, the reviewers commended these papers for their sound methods and for their contributions to the literature and the practice. The Best Paper Awards come with a certificate, which we will send via email to the winners, and a 2,000 Australian dollars prize. And these two awards are possible thanks to the sponsorship by the Melbourne Social Equity Institute and the Australian Journal of Management. We thank them for their support. And next, I'm going to announce, it's my pleasure to announce the recipients of our first award, PhD candidate Robin Ladwig from the Canberra School of Business, University of Canberra. And gender diverse work experiences and career development in the Australian work environment. Congratulations. Please use the chat function to congratulate Robin. It's also my great pleasure to announce the recipients of this second award. PhD candidate Amanda Klysing from the Department of Psychology, Lund University in Sweden, for her paper, Normative Gender Bias, Effects of Pronoun Forms on Mental Representations of Individuals with Different Gender Expressions. Once again, please use the chat.
you everybody who attended the conference today. It is amazing. So during the whole day, the attendance of the conference stayed between 330 people and 370 people across the whole day. So that is a testament of the caliber of people that we brought here today to talk to you, but also of how well, the level of thirst in the community for the knowledge that we were able to provide here. And with that in mind, we're going to be producing proceedings for the conference, a book with all of the work that we did here today. We have recorded every single session. So we're also going to prepare a website with all of those videos so that we could use them as educational tools in the future. And of course, as you probably know by now, Michelle and Melissa and myself, we are preparing a special issue for the Australian Journal of Management about accelerating gender and sexuality inclusion at work. So if you're an academic, please submit your papers to this special issue. If you are working for government or industry, we also want case studies that we could use to teach the next generation of people how to do better inclusion at work, okay? So definitely please do that. And to wrap up, I just want to say thank you to both Melissa and Michelle. I mean, it wouldn't be better people to do this ridiculous amount of work with, and also to our amazing AV team and operations team. Anything that works today is thanks to the ridiculous amount of work that they did for you. So please use the chat again to say thank you to all of them. Anyway, I think that's basically everything that we have to say today. Thank you for joining us today and have a lovely evening.